If you haven't heard that song, you owe yourself a listen. You probably owe yourself about 25 or 30 because you're not going to be able to listen to it just once. It's going to get into your soul. It is absolutely going to get into your soul. It is going to be one of those songs that sticks with you like it has stuck with me for the last 30 years. What's going on, everybody? Right on time for another ride on the Groove Line with your host, Chris Stevens. Hopefully you all are doing well out there. We've reached the midpoint of the week. It's Wednesday, and we like to slow things down around here on Wednesdays with a slow jam, whether it's a ballad, a bedroom banger, and in some cases, wedding songs. Like today, we're going to talk about one of the greatest wedding songs. Well, I'll get more into that in a minute, but 1995, that's the year we're going back to, 30 years ago, the beginning of my ninth grade year, my freshman year of high school, back when love and religion didn't seem like bad things. I mean, love still doesn't seem like a bad thing, but religion, take it or leave it. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But there was not a song on the charts back then that combined gospel sensibilities with love lyrics. You already know what I'm talking about if you're a true R&B fan, but I'm not going to waste your time. We're talking about this dandy from these lovely ladies from Washington, D.C., talking about Pure Soul and We Must Be in Love. One of the greatest, I don't think it's fair to call them a one-hit wonder, but it was a song, it's their legend song, make no mistake about it. It's one of those songs that if you're an R&B fan, you find yourself like, wow, I haven't heard that song in a while. And you might find yourself Googling it because, well, it's not on a stream. I don't know if their management has the masters. I don't know if the label has the masters. I don't know if the Pure Soul ladies themselves don't want the masters released, but you can't stream it. And it's sad because that is a great song for weddings, for anniversaries, for, just for sitting around the house chilling, or if you're cleaning up or cooking. Not sure you want to play that in intimate moments. If you do, that's your choice. I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, who am I to judge? I just wouldn't do it. But that song is probably one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. 30 years later. Like, just the way Sean Allen starts off with that, here we are together in a place. And here come the ladies on the hook. You on the chorus, you're just the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. You're just the one to bring out the very best in me. You make me so happy, happy forever. We must be in love. Y'all know I can't sing, but that song just brings it out of me. Like, you can't listen to that song and not have a pulse. Like, you need to leave that for people who still have the capacity to love, the capacity to feel, the capacity to enjoy the romance aspect of things. And this is one thing that I love about that song that is surprising for me, because as someone who gave up the church at 17, I do admit that church musicians are what make and made R&B great. I'm not going to sit here and fake the funk on that. Like, you need to have what the old folks call the oil in your voice. And that's what's missing from R&B today, in my personal opinion. There's not a lot of oil in the voices. We don't have people who grew up singing in church, singing at the 11 a.m., the 3 p.m., and the 6 p.m. service. That's why I don't go to church, because who wants to sit in church for 8-9 hours a day? I mean, maybe the people that do. So who am I to judge? But just the beauty of that song, like I said, it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. Like, you can't listen to that song and not, get choked up and hold back tears. It's just that beautiful. I mean, you can't beat that sort of energy with a stick, man. Like, it's one of those songs that, again, if you didn't hear it the first time around when it was new, you may not know what I'm talking about. But if you have listened to it, you know what I'm talking about, then you feel where I'm coming from. Like, it literally just touches you in a place that you didn't even know you had a place to be touched. And that sounds really strange, but I promise, it's more of like a spiritual connection than anything else. Like, just the church piano in the beginning, the drum, which is obviously very churchy, and these young ladies singing, like a gospel quartet. Maybe they started off as a gospel quartet. Who knows? But it's just one of the, again, I don't know where you rank We Must Be in Love as one of the best wedding songs of all time, but for me, it's at the top of the list. Like there are black people this to this day, 30 years later, still finding a way to work We Must Be in Love into the wedding proceedings. Whether it's in Philadelphia, New York City, Boston, Cleveland, Detroit, Chicago, Indianapolis, Gary, Atlanta, Charlotte, Richmond, DC, Nashville, Memphis, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Tallahassee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Los Angeles, Sacramento, Oakland, Kansas City, St. Louis, wherever there's black people, I guarantee you, at least one wedding in the last 30 years has had We Must Be in Love played in it. You can set your watch to that. I'll put money on it. If you got, and by the way, you gambling folks, you folks that are mad about all the ESPN bet stuff, all the stuff with the NBA, call the hotline. Call the damn hotline. That's all I got. But yeah, I will bet that at some point in the last 30 years, some weddings have, a lot of black weddings have played We Must Be in Love. And that's a pretty nice sort of thing to leave the industry with, because Pure Soul really didn't have that long of a run. By 97, they were gone. And we don't know what happened. I do know that Sean Allen, the lead singer, she has a band that, tours locally, around the DMV. And I think, I did see a picture of them on the front porch with Nucci. I don't know if that performance ever aired or not, but I hope it does at some point. If I missed it, I need to go check it out. If you guys aren't familiar, Nucci's front porch is, where a guy named Nucci has a house where people play and sing with a gospel house band. I mean, not a gospel house band, a go-go R&B band on the front porch. It's dope. The Blackbirds have been on there. Keith Kilgo talked to me about it on his channel. So many others like Christopher Williams, Memphis Bleak, just to name a few. Craig David. The front porch is a happening. But yeah, We Must Be in Love by Pure Soul. If you haven't heard that song, you owe yourself a listen. You probably owe yourself about 25 or 30 because you're not going to be able to listen to it just once. It's going to get into your soul. It is absolutely going to get into your soul. It is going to be one of those songs that sticks with you like it has stuck with me for the last 30 years. And plenty of R&B, 90s R&B fans like myself as well. You're not going to escape that song once it gets into you. And you won't want it to. So if you have not listened to We Must Be in Love by Pure Soul, go listen, come back, let us know what you think. But if you have listened to it, tell me your memories of the song. Did you get married to it? Were you in a wedding where somebody got married to it? Let me know. I love to hear those type of stories. Even though I'm as single as a dollar bill, love is still cool. Romance is still cool. So I love to hear those stories. And We Must Be in Love is just one of those songs that inspires those type of stories. So that's going to do it for this ride on the Groove Line. Greatly appreciate y'all. As always, contact information will be in the description below. Be sure to subscribe and tap that notification bell if you are new so you can get all the videos that drop on this channel. I drop something every day, so you can't miss it. And don't forget to like and comment on the videos, whatever tickles your fancy. And I'll talk back in the comments. We usually have good conversations on this train, so you're welcome to comment. So thank you for riding with me on the Groove Line. And until the next time we ride, may you find the groove or may the groove find you.